Hello, this is J9LP, wishing you all a very happy 2015! And that's a very happy 2015 from your perspective, not necessarily mine. As long as it's yours and you're happy with it, I'm not complaining. At least not as much as some of you might actually be complaining about the fact that this video isn't flipping Lunar Nights Banbury 123 for Pete's sakes. What's going on? Get on with it. Here's the thing. I actually prepared for it, but in all complete honesty, I want to kind of end this on a high note. So, and as a lot of you may have noticed, the quality of my recordings have just essentially been getting worse, and that's mostly the reason why I've not really actually uploaded much of anything at all from this point. I'm actually getting some equipment that will actually make this better, and hopefully I'll sound as clear as I do now. The only reason that is because I'm holding the microphone, whereas before I kind of laid it down somewhere, so it wasn't able to pick up as well. So I've actually got some equipment. Well, actually I did actually order a microphone stand. The only problem is I just got it in the post this week, and it didn't come with a clip-on for the microphone, so fortunately I've got a microphone stand that won't hold my microphone, which is no good. Luckily I did actually go back to the suppliers. I ordered it through Amazon from a third party supplier, and they've actually come back to me and said that they will ship over the clip post haste, so that's actually going to help quite a lot. So as soon as I get that and actually sort out a few other stuff, I've been sort of going over Cam Studio and trying to find decent settings for that to actually get the recording quality to be better. So as soon as all that is happening, that is when you'll see videos starting to flow into my channel once more. However, things are going to change here over at J9LP Towers, or well, at the J9LP channel. In any case, there will be a different format this time, and essentially it was something that I promised to do a good while ago, which was not just playthroughs. There will be other stuff. 2015 will herald the start of more of the other stuff. So here's the thing. I love video games. I love playing video games. I love watching video games. I love talking about video games. And the thing is, the kind of the outlet that I chose to talk about video games. I mean, here's the thing. Most of my friends aren't really that into video games, so I'm not really imposing myself onto them talking about video games all of the freaking time, because they're not interested. Although my best mate Anthony, he's into video games. He's a big WoW player. He does a lot of World of Warcraft, and we do talk about that occasionally. And to be honest, I'm not that big a WoW fan myself. I did actually try it out when he gave me a trial, and you know, it was kind of fun from the beginning, but I'm not really into that sort of thing. That's not what I am about. But we still do talk about video games occasionally. The thing is, he's all the way at the other, well, not necessarily the other side of the country. I'm in the south of England, and he's in the Midlands somewhere, and you only get a chance to talk occasionally. Also, there is a friend at work who also likes talking about video games, but he doesn't work on site, and I don't usually get the chance to talk to him about video games as well. So, you know, I think the last time was actually Christmas lunch 2014, where you waxed lyrical about video games and animation and stuff like that. And that was initially why I started the playthroughs on my YouTube channel in the first place. Was to talk about video games that I loved and showed you, show you what I like about them, and me actually having fun playing with them. But the thing is, I kind of realise now that it's kind of the wrong format, so I'm going to change that up somewhat. So here are the plans. Current playthroughs, and not just talking about Lunar Nights. I'm also talking about the Castlevania games, which currently are Portrait of Ruin and Harmony of Dissonance, Treasure Adventure game. So those will still continue as soon as I got this set up, but they won't be as frequent. At least they won't be as frequent as they were way back when I was doing this stuff more frequently. So they won't be as frequent, obviously, because of time issues. However, making up for that, I do actually plan on doing weekly thoughts and observations about current gaming things that interest me. So current gaming events, gaming news. So just observations, opinions, hopes and dreams. Maybe not the last part, but you never know, I might put some sort of thing about that. So supplementing those, I will also be doing sort of a retrospective on things that I enjoyed from early to late 80s and 90s and the noughties, I suppose you can call them, the 2K stuff. But mostly 90s, because I'm pretty much a child of the 90s. In the 90s, both early and late 90s, and even the early 80s, those are all my high point. So I'll be talking about stuff from that. I'm not necessarily just video games. I mean, here's to give you an example. One of the things I'm planning on doing is a video on different console hardware designs, and I'm not talking about necessarily the technical stuff. I'm more talking about sort of the usability and even like the aesthetics of the console. So I'll be doing it from a designer's perspective, and that's one of the things I have. I also am thinking of putting something about the 30 versus 60 frames per second debate, or just the frame rate debate if you want to call it that, but from a perspective of someone who has dabbled with frame rates in the past, doing things for multimedia and TV and mobile and stuff like that. So yeah, I want to stick my awning in that debate with my experience, as it were. And also there will be other stuff kind of linked to current events, because as we all know, history tends to repeat itself, because I do notice that a lot, especially currently in the video game industry and even the video game community in a sense. Also, this is a kind of formal announcement. Let's Play Minecraft stuff, or as I like to call them, Minecrafty updates, will essentially end. Or if they don't end, then at the very least the format will not be like the format I currently have. So it's going to be more in the form of a vlog, and you know, it might still have Minecraft in the background, or it might have some other games, but it will focus more on the actual life events that I like to share, and games that I bought and played, and you know, just current gaming events that I've been to, and you know, stuff like that. But it won't be me talking about that while I'm trying to struggle building a bridge, or digging a tunnel, or being harassed by skeletons and creepers and all that load of nonsense. So I'll be able to go over those things with a more clear head, as it were. So if you have any suggestions as to what I might actually call any of these segments that I've just proposed, because I haven't actually thought of any yet, do put some suggestions in comments. I might actually still be doing some myself, and also any helpful advice will be greatly appreciated. So that's about all I have to say about this update. Hopefully it's quicker than the updates I usually do, because I know I ramble on a bit and go around tussling with skeletons and creepers and saying, oh, what's that in the distance over there? But yeah, hopefully this one will be a bit more succinct, and I won't be making 20-minute videos of me telling you stuff that I could have actually told you in about 5. That is all. All that's left for me to say is thanks for watching, and like I said before, have a very happy and prosperous 2015, and may all your hopes and dreams come true, as long as they're beneficial to you and not detrimental to anyone else. I know sometimes that can't be avoided, but well, yeah. Try not to think about it and enjoy the rest of the year. And as always, keep on playing, folks.